welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. Today is Monday, January 10th, and because it's a Monday, that means it's time for What Sold on eBay. I've picked out just a handful of items to show you today to kind of keep this video a little short. We have not been selling as much on eBay as we normally do. Our Macari and Poshmark are on fire. But last week, well, I took the last 2 weeks of 2021 off pretty much. Didn't really do a lot of work during the last 2 weeks of the year. And then last year, I was really focused on getting the guides out for you guys. If you didn't know, we did just drop our updated 2022 plush and clothing guides. They've been completely updated for the new year. And then I have an all new, never before seen jeans guide. Very excited about that one. If you didn't see the video on Friday, I actually showed you parts of the guide, the booklets, and the table of contents for the jeans and plush guides, kind of giving you an idea of what they include. And then I showed some screenshots of the spreadsheets they come with and what those include. I'll have that pop up at the end here for you, and you can go watch it. It's a real short video. It just really gives you a really good overview and idea of what you get when you purchase the guides. But I was so focused on those last week, I wasn't listing as much then either. And so our eBay is definitely feeling it. If you don't list, you can't sell. The more you list, the more you sell. So we are definitely down, but we're pumping them out this week. We're going to get caught back up and list extra all week long. And so I just picked out like the exciting things from last week that sold to show you guys. And of course, all of the plush, which we sold 4. Let's start with this Harry Potter from the Wizarding World. The Wizarding World is the world of Harry Potter at Universal Studios. Anytime I see anything from there, I pick it up. You can see the original price on Harry was $6.98, and I sold it for $19.99. So the resale on the Harry Potter merchandise is really good, especially right now. Harry Potter's really hot, you guys. The 20th anniversary of Harry Potter, the first movie, was last year in the end of October, the beginning of November, and they had the tournament of Hogwarts on the TV, and they just had the reunion of the cast members on HBO. So Harry Potter's like, celebrating their anniversary. They're having a 20-year reunion. It's really hot again right now and very popular. So if you see Harry Potter items, pick them up. Also, Ghostbusters and Clifford the Big Red Dog are very popular again as well because those movies just dropped. It's always a good idea to keep your fingers on the pulse of pop culture and the movies that are coming out and the specials and reunions and things like that, because the popularity of items can go up. And if you have some of them listed, you can go in and raise the prices. Next up, we have a Zuki. This is a Hana Zuki full of treasures. I've never heard of this before, but it came to me in a lot that we got actually for free. So there was no cost of goods on this little guy. He was just tossed into a clothing lot we purchased. They threw in some plush. So I took a best offer of $8.49. He shipped first class. He's pure profit. Next up, we have a Pokemon. This is by Tomy. Tomy's a really good brand when it comes to your Pokemons. Tomy is one of those brands you want to look for. Delibird is not a popular character, however. He sold for $12.50 on a best offer. There are Pokemon characters that'll sell for $80. There are some that'll sell for $12, and everything in between. If you're not willing to do filler items or bread and butter with your plushies, then I always recommend comping them before you source them. Of course, this guy came to me in a mystery box. So that box had a ton of different Pokemons in it, and I just listed everything. But I would pick him up because I don't mind filler and bread and butter. But just so you're aware, if you're not a huge Pokemon nerd like Keith, and you're not familiar with all of the characters, you may want to comp them before you source them because their price of what they sell for is typically based on how popular they are. And as Keith said about poor Jellybird, nobody cares about him. And next up, I am still selling Christmas plush, guys. This is a vintage Russ snowed-in snowman. He's 20 inches. I did take the best offer of $18 on him. And he came out of our free lot as well. So there was no cost of goods on him. And this is what a vintage Russ tag looks like, just to give you guys an idea. So you know what to look for. And Christmas plush is still selling, guys. I was selling Valentine's Day plush in December. So list all your things all the time. Sell everything all the time. But yeah, I was pretty excited about him. He shipped first class also, but he had to go in a larger poly bag because he's 20 inches. He's huge. All right, next up, I have a pair of White House Black Market jeans. These used to be a Bolo brand. They're pretty much just mid-range bread and butter anymore. I'll typically start them around 25 or 30. These ones are older, so their price has been lowered a little bit over time. And I did take a best offer of $22.49. They shipped in a padded flat. They were 99 cents original cost. Then we have a $20 remote from JVC. So if you see these out in the wild or you see these in a wholesale lot of remotes that you purchase, then you know that these are worth about $20 if they say DVD and VCR on them. That's the model number there. If you're interested in purchasing a box of remotes from us, you can email flippinhipposhelp@gmail.com or just send an email to rockstarflipper@gmail.com to our business partner, Casey. We just got about 5 pallets of remotes in last week from some of our suppliers, so we will be moving those out. We'll list them one by one, but we also sell them in boxes because there's no way we can list 5 pallets with just 4 people. So we do sell them in boxes of 100. Let us know if you're interested. Remotes are really super easy to list. They move quickly. They take up no room for storage. They ship easily. They're probably my favorite thing to list, honestly, other than plush and jeans. But I do like remotes a lot. Speaking of jeans, I sold this plus size of Old Navy Rockstar jeans. They're low-rise, skinny, dark wash denim. I love Old Navy, especially Old Navy Rockstar. I do really well with that model from Old Navy. And of course, plus sizes always do well. These sold for $24.99. Now, normal sizes or regular sizes or smaller sizes of Old Navy, I'll typically start around $20. But because these were plus size, I decided to try to get a little bit more out of them. And they sold for $24.99. And they also shipped, I believe, in a padded flat. Yes. And then the last thing I want to show you this week was another remote. This is a $79.99 sale. So an $80 remote. These disc changers are really good. So if you see the Sony DVD disc changer remotes that look like this, like if you see it in the wild at a thrift store, church sale or something, snatch it up and source it. If you see it come in a box or a wholesale lot or, in a bin, grab it out and source it and list it. These disc changers go for a lot. And I think it's because the carousel remote control disc changers are like a thing of the past. Not many people use them anymore. So the remotes are a little harder to find and more obscure. But there are folks that still use VCRs even, guys. There's folks that still have record players. There are people in this world that like the antiquated technology, and they have to have replacement parts and remotes for them. So I like to be able to supply that to folks. $80 on a remote. We paid like 25 cents for maybe. So that was our best flip of the week. Of course, it shipped first class. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out. Really helps the channel so much. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Help us feed a hungry hippo. Join our Facebook group, Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. It's a really good community full of really great resellers. And make sure you watch the video on the guides and purchase any of those if you feel they would help you to source better items, be more organized when you're outsourcing, and help you make more profits. And until next time, go be productive, go make some money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.